What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HugZam. Today we're getting into the finale of season 2 for Stranger Things. And I am both super excited and very sad because this show, first off, it's the first live action show.
Yes.
We've done a reaction to on the channel. We waited a long time to do this because we loved the first season of Stranger Things. We wanted to react to the second season. So it's been a lot of fun to watch, but it's also like the end of an era. It's the end of our first live action show. It's the end of one of my favorite seasons of a show we've ever seen. It's been so well done. And with the ending of the last episode, I just know this finale is going to be fire. Realistically,
now that they're like all back together, like, oh my gosh.
Realistically, the last episode could have been a finale.
Exactly, but that cliffhanger would have absolutely killed me. So,
but still, the death of Bob and the return of 11, phenomenal.
And then the way too, like they ended it without us really seeing Mike's reaction completely. It was more just them staring at each other. I'm really curious, like what that's actually gonna be like whenever.
Well, and what I'm curious about is how are they actually going to handle the situation? Like, you can throw a couple of demo dogs around, okay?
Yeah.
That's understandable. But what about the big bad? What about the spy? What about the giant monster? How
do they get
can
that
11
out of
get rid
Will?
of it?
Like, how do they get it out of Will?
Here's my concern. They said, they were talking about the Mind Flayer or Mind Flyer, depending on if you're Sam or not. If they need to drive it out of everything it's in, so the demo dogs and all that, but that includes Will. They talked about killing all of the things that it's inside, so I'm like, how are they going to do that?
But if they go down to the heart and they kill it,
which is what we were talking about,
will it come out of Will, basically?
But the thing is, if it's like a virus and it's already infected him,
and also like since it's like taken over his brain, like all them scans and stuff, like can he ever get those memories back?
That's what I'm wondering. Well,
like, I think that would be so dark.
I think he's just dormant because he was responding with the Morse code.
Exactly, and he can come back whenever they're like telling him like different memories and stuff like that.
Exactly. So I think that we're okay on that front. I'm just curious how they're actually going to drive it out of him.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think they're gonna have to go down to the heart. I think 11's gonna have to go down to the heart and kill it.
Well, also I was wondering like if 11 can like go into his mind or something, like
can she go,
because she doesn't really do mind control, but like enter that other realm, you know what I'm saying? She
can maybe like go under and talk to actual Will and like be able to ask him like how can we kill him
exactly,
without the spy like hearing, I guess, because it's just Will. I
know it's not as intense or crazy or fun or whatever, but we also have another big thing in the mix, which is Billy.
Yes.
Okay.
Billy looking for
Lucas
Max and Lucas.
Yeah.
And we also have the thing with the tapes that still hasn't come out.
Exactly. Which I said I think that's what's going to be the cliffhanger ending.
Yeah.
Is like maybe a newspaper.
Yeah.
Where it like shows, you know what I'm saying? Especially because all those government people are dead now. That's going to be a huge thing. Or it could be nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. But I think that'd make a great like ending to the season. Show like, people throw newspapers and it's got like a headline about it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
But I am very concerned about Billy after seeing his parents, his dad, not his mom, not his stepmom.
Yeah, but
his dad going in on him, and I feel like he's going to take that on Lucas. He already had a predisposition to not like Lucas.
Exactly.
Apparently he's racist. And as what y'all told us.
Yeah.
And he already had like a lot of aggression towards their relationship, and with the dad going off and like beating him up a little bit.
But I'm wondering if like whenever Billy shows up or whatever, if he's going to see some stuff kind of like what Steve said.
We said the Steve moment,
like whenever he showed up and he saw what was going down and he's like, oh shit, I'm sorry,
We also still have Steve with Nancy and Jonathan.
Oh, yeah, that's some awkward stuff right there.
How was the pullout?
Yeah. Jonathan went to Bone Town and...
to Bone Town. All right.
That hasn't been talked about either, and I ship the crap out of them, so...
There's so much stuff going on. We have one episode left. This is it. So I don't know what all they'll actually be able to finish off in this story. But I'm telling you what, I'm already super hyped for Season 3. And we're not even over with Season 2 yet. But let's go ahead and jump into it for the last time. Let's see what's going down. Mike finally melting down, you know?
Stop it. Stop it. It's okay. Stop it. Stop
I mean, he's got her back now, you know? My gosh.
It's still that pain of knowing that she was there the whole time and kept away.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
The last time she saw
I'm
her.
Max. I've heard a lot about you.
Here's about to get weird.
She doesn't know how to handle jealousy.
Yo, that was some shade. There's so many of them. Totally unneeded scene of just awkward, like, sexual tension. Now I think Billy's about to bone Mike's mom.
I just mixed them.
You won't lose me.
He just got her back and she's gonna go do this dangerous thing, you know?
Al.
Oh, come on!
Dang it! What? Were we gonna get a kiss and then he stopped them?
Well, I'm thinking, like, what if she dies? Like, I really don't think 11's gonna die. But, like, if you're sitting there with Mike at 11, she's been missing for 350 days or whatever, and now she leaves to go do something super deadly and dangerous. Like, that was your one shot, bro.
Yep.
And Hopper messed it all up, you know?
Where is she?
I'm trying to think, kid. She left us.
Gone.
Yeah, the black hole. I could be so
Stupid.
yeah, stupid.
I'm, like, trying to keep myself together right now.
No. I'm not. I need them Kleenexes. They keep disappearing.
I don't know where they are.
They're holding hands.
I've been stupid too.
Kind of cool.
Bitch.
Bitchin'.
Okay. Bitchin'.
I was waiting for it. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I love their relationship because,
I
like,
know.
that, I didn't want to get into this whole thing while it was going on, but, like, that is apparent. Like, he's just trying to protect her, and the decisions he makes aren't always the best or always the right ones, but he's always doing it to protect her.
Holy
I told you Steve and Billy were gonna go at it. I told you so long ago Steve and Billy were gonna go at
Steve's
it.
gonna be like, don't mess with them.
Oh my
it's about
God.
to go down, man.
I've been worried about
Am I
Billy.
dreaming, or is that you, Harrington?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's me on Creamer Pants.
Gosh.
I've been worried about him and
What are you doing
Lucas,
here,
but
amigo?
it's Steve,
Can I
man.
see this? Yes.
Why would you look out the window?
I told you to plant your
Oh
feet.
my God.
Well. Lucas Sinclair, what a surprise. I said get off!
Oh yeah.
You are so dead, Sinclair. You're dead.
Is that Steve? Is that Steve? Yup.
No. You are.
Oh!
Looks like you got some fire in you after all, huh?
He's
I've been waiting to meet
insane,
this King
damn.
Steve.
Get him, Steve! Get him, Steve! Get him! Man, he's like laughing and stuff.
Oh, shit. They need to do something.
They need to do, like, anything. Max is gonna do something. Oh, the sleep juice! The fucking, tranquilizer. Get him!
Say it! Say it!
I understand. I understand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought she was about to freaking take his.
About to, like,
I thought she was about to take his Dwayne the Rock Johnson off there. This is like some freaking exorcism stuff.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Damn, this season's so much freaking scarier than last season.
He's like joking
Holy.
her. And then they cut to this shit. What the heck? Y'all better run.
Oh, I love that cut.
Look at the veins.
Damn. What the hell? Here we go. Oh my god. So much is happening right now.
Yep, they're all going down there. They gotta go.
Yup.
They gotta go.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. He's been through so much throughout the entirety of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Damn. Can you catch a break? Like the gate itself is like a lot. Oh snap!
She might be realizing like this is bigger than her. Like,
oh, damn! That's so scary. It's freaking huge.
she can't do it alone.
Oh! Like freaking first-person shooter.
Is he really out of bullets? Like, you should have prepared better.
Got the shotty.
Yep.
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Holy crap! It's all the energy she's like producing. Oh my god! Look at them all falling. Oh my god! Oh. She's so strong.
Oh
She's
my
like
gosh.
so freaking powerful.
I'm so like.
That's like a god. That's like god.
Yeah, I know.
No thanks.
Damn.
See?
She burned him like the hub. Keep going, man. You got this.
One of them are gonna.
Yep.
Someone's gonna say yes.
Not them.
Why are people
Not them.
so mean to
not
him?
not
Like,
them. It wasn't
he's
them.
cute,
I was
like-
talking about this person over here.
Does she feel bad?
I'm
Aww.
like freaking about to cry. He's like all sad by himself over there.
That's sad. His hair looks cute, and he's cute. And he's got his new grill and everything. Like,
Man, this is hit me harder than
I
anything else. Like he's so sad. Suck it, jerks.
people are gonna see him dancing with Nancy too, and be like, "She's pretty," you know.
Closer. A little closer.
Man, that messed me up. We got all this stuff
I
going
know
on.
you're crying.
I am. Look at her. Now she jelly.
I like though that they're not like going
Hey,
straight.
it's about to happen. I'm ready. Are you ready for this?
Here we go.
I'm so ready for this. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, look how nervous she looks.
She's like a normal
Oh,
girl
I
now.
know, it's so awesome. And her freaking makeup looks cool. She got that little hair twirl thing. They're so adorable as a couple.
They kissed.
Or we get, hold on, does that mean we're gonna get the Mike 11 moment?
Oh my god.
Come on.
I mean, they're
Man.
young, so
Give
it's
them like
just gonna be a
four
little
more,
peck,
three or four more years so you can get some of that Millie Bobby booty. I'm just like
You're so
melting now.
funny.
I'm just melting now. Like it's too adorable. Something
Oh,
terrible.
young
It's going
love.
upside down. It's going upside down. Storm's still happening.
Monster's
Oh damn!
He's pissed.
Oh damn! He's like over the whole damn school.
He knows where they are.
Oh my god! It's like he's stalking them because he knows.
Yep, but he can't get through
Holy
because the gate's closed.
crap! Yeah. Oh my
So, like,
Atlanta Lord.
he's just gonna be standing there, like, or is he gonna try to find a way to, like, bust through somehow?
I don't know.
Oh, moly. Well, that was really interesting.
This is an awesome freaking season finale.
Yeah, it
This is a
was.
long video too, because that was like the longest one, I think.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun to edit for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Slightly sarcastic because we have to
Thanks for that.
get it less than 10 minutes.
Sam doesn't like to edit Stranger Things because there's too many good things.
Yeah, I can't.
It is really hard. It's the hardest to cut down because there's like, especially an episode like this.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's gonna be fun
Like,
because it's gonna be so hard.
How are you going to do this?
I don't know.
I don't know how he's gonna do it.
Because normally, like, something innocuous like the Dustin dance thing, I normally be like, oh, well, that's not, super huge to the overall
But
story.
it is.
But I had such, like, an
a
emotional
reaction,
response to it, you know?
yeah.
Like, I don't know why.
There's just so many good things for, like, in this. Like, I don't know.
Well,
This is gonna be a very difficult one to cut down.
I didn't cry like that when Bob died.
I mean, okay.
But I think the reason I didn't cry when Bob died is because I called that, like,
Exactly.
an episode
it
beforehand.
felt like he was gonna die.
Yeah.
It
I
felt
said
like
him
he
or the
was gonna
doctor.
die.
He died and the doctor got messed up. So I wasn't too far off.
And also, like, Bob, this whole time we've been kind of like, I don't know, I'm not really on the Bob bandwagon.
Yeah.
But then at the
It's
very
because
end,
we're on the Hopper bandwagon.
yeah. But whenever Bob, pretty much was a
Super
superhero, like, we kind of were like, oh man, Bob is a really good guy.
Yeah.
He like sacrificed his life, even though he was a little dumb for stopping.
Why? I was so triggered. I'm like, why are you gonna stop? Like, the bulletproof glass, okay? There's like, all this stuff's happening. They're defeating people with guns. All this is going on. Did you really think that one door, like, oh, I closed that door. Peace.
That wooden door.
Like, exactly. Like, how much time did you think that was gonna buy you?
Yeah.
I'm still triggered about that because I'm
Yeah.
like, just run.
Yeah, you just gotta run.
That's the thing I dislike about horror movies.
Yeah, because
is
you're like, go! Stop tripping!
I love horror movies that are completely, like, plausible. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, holy crap, this could really happen, you
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I guess that could happen, but I wouldn't see myself in that situation being like, oh, I'm reunited with you, I've closed the door, you know?
Yeah. No, I'd be like, go, go, go!
No.
Like,
I'd be mad at you for waiting for me.
yeah.
I'd be like, why the hell are you still here? Go.
I'd be mad at you for waiting for me too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, save yourself and
But
get away.
I get her waiting on him. I don't get the fact that she's not like, come on, like.
I understand that more, her refusing to leave without him, because in that situation, I think it would be hard for me to leave if I knew you were escaping.
Exactly.
But for him to stop when he closed the door.
Yeah,
was
and
like-
for her to be like, oh.
But that was last episode anyway.
like-
that was last episode
Yeah,
anyway.
okay, anyway.
But I'm
man,
still,
we're
I'm just
talking-
triggered.
We're super, like, into this right now,
Yeah,
but.
I'm just triggered.
Oh
All right,
my
let's
gosh,
start at
so
the beginning of the
that
episode.
Freaking.
How they threw
Holy
that
crap.
Mike and 11 reuniting scene.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they started the episode with that because I didn't have a chance to get warmed up.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, there was birds chirping outside and stuff,
Yeah.
and so, like, we kind of, like, were like, what?
Even if there
But-
weren't, like, give us like 2 or 3 minutes, like, of build, like, just to
Yeah.
get into, like,
I just know that there was so much more into this story.
Yeah.
Like after watching the whole hour-long episode, I'm like, I'm kind of glad they just jumped right into it.
well, at the end we got the moment that I wanted of them reuniting anyway.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, I was kind of like salty about it because I'm like, I wanted a bigger moment than that.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting it at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So that's,
Yeah.
you know,
And
like,
she
more
looked so
understandable.
pretty in that dress, and her
She
makeup
did.
was
And I love the little.
I love 80s style hair. Like,
Yeah.
we seriously need to bring 80s, like, back even more than it's already came back. Like, for real. Like, that's... that looks
Dude,
good.
Dustin was looking fly.
I know. I'm so sad that he kept getting, like, turned down. Because, like, you know, not to be weird, but, like, if I was that age, like, at the dance, I think I would have been into, like, someone
He was
like
looking
him, you know?
lit like a fire poker
Exactly.
that you
Like,
stab
he,
into Will
and
when
he's
there's a
so
monster
confident.
inside him.
Like, he's confident. Really?
I like how you were just like, I'm going, and then you're like processed.
Yeah. I wonder, like, what his scar looks like from that.
I don't know. I'm just wondering, like,
'Cause,
because
like,
he was
that
just
has
back
to
to
be
normal.
scarred.
He was just like,
I wonder what he remembers. I wonder
I
if
don't
he
know.
remembers everything. Or if it just is, like, a blur, or...
here's my deal. Will and Steve, I think that's it. But Will needs a season off. Will need, like,
Yeah.
season 3, Will just needs to, like, live his life. Because season 1, he's, like, trapped in the Upside Down. At the end, he's, like, spitting out freaking slugs and stuff. They're making, like, fake bodies of his, like, tortured all season.
Yep.
This season, he's, like, having these visions, and everybody thinks that he's, like, kind of exaggerating a little bit when he's talking to the government people. Then he gets freaking, like, entered by this demon shadow thing, and then the whole season he's like actively fighting against his own people even though he doesn't want to. Then he's getting tortured because it's inside of him. Like, he needs a freaking season,
like,
of just
even
like
though like they were running
D&D
out
and chill.
like the parasite, you know, like even though like they're running him out, he still is the one who actually had the physical like
assault.
like he had bruises around his wrists from being tied down.
Exactly.
And he had, you know, days of his life, weeks of his life taken away from him. He had the burn scar or whatever from the fire poker. Like, that's all him that he has to live with, you know?
I want him to just, you know, D&D and chill and just have, like, a season to be relaxed and let some stuff happen to, like, Dustin, because Dustin got all the stuff in the face.
But see, like, Hopper got sprayed in the face, too, and he's fine, you know? So it's like...
Yeah, that is true.
So it's
is he? Maybe it's Hopper and Dustin that are the ones that stuff happens to next season.
See, what I think is going to happen because the monster is, like, stalking them, I think that somehow it's going to break back through. It's going to reopen the hole.
I'm wondering if there's more children, because we've only seen 8 and 11.
Yes.
Okay, Papa potentially still alive somewhere.
Yes.
What if he's got more children and opens another gate?
Exactly. That's what I was also thinking. Like,
but
if
that's also kind of
else...
redundant if they just keep doing the same thing.
And that's also what I was thinking. Like, but then if they do just like a season where it's just about them and their life and like,
well, they could still have weird things happen in the town, but just not related to like the Upside Down, because there's still supernatural powers that exist in the world, and like there's still all these other weird things that happen. It would be
such a different show though,
without the Upside Down.
Without the Upside Down.
Yeah, but if it's like.
I get what you're saying. Like, if they reopen the gate and
then it cancels out this whole epic scene and everything of her. Like,
it's gonna be really hard to continue. Honestly, I want to see more of them because like I'm really attached to all these characters. So like I want a season 3. I'm just really curious how they're gonna do it.
I don't know how this show gets to like season 8. You know what I mean? Like, I love the stories. I love the characters.
Who knows?
But
they
I don't want it.
Mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope it's something that's outside of what we've already seen. Like, I know they still have the monster, and like that's still, you know, going to be a big deal. But that wasn't in season 1, so it was like a change. It wasn't just like, oh, we're fighting a Demogorgon again. You know what I mean? Like, there's a much bigger situation at hand. But the only thing that's going to bother me is if we had that huge, amazing scene of that
like
power, and she
Elle,
closes
like, closing
it.
That, 'cause
it's
that,
so emotional.
I think,
and
like, because like thinking about it, like I get like emotional because like I think out of everything I've ever seen, that was probably the most epic moment.
It was
because
super
like
epic.
The way like it makes me feel. Like, I'm trying not to be like really lame right now.
All up in your feels.
But like it was so powerful. You know what I mean? And it's like the way like I feel for 11, like as a person, even though she's just
I love them
not
holding
real.
hands.
Yeah.
Her and Hopper.
Yeah.
Like that.
And the way he looked at her with like he was so proud of her, you know? And then their whole talk in the truck was super like fitting. Like it was perfect.
I hate not talking during reaction videos. That's why I love like Patreon. If y'all are watching this on Patreon, shout out. Because with the full reacts, you know, I don't feel like I have to give like immediate commentary on everything. Whereas on YouTube, I definitely want to make sure everything's fair use. It's like every single bit we show, I want to have commentary on it. But sometimes like the proper commentary, the proper reaction is to have nothing to say because it's like so emotional. And during that car ride, it was like you just had to be in that moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing more to really say or add to it other than like be present. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just had to listen and like feel it.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't like talking would have ruined it.
Exactly.
Honestly, like we may have talked a little bit, but I think like actually like tearing it apart right then would have been really bad because it was just one of those moments. I just had to be still.
The only reason I say something about it is because I do hate those reaction channels that literally just sit there and like just watch a video, say nothing, add nothing to it, like don't even have like an emotional reaction. They're just like,
I don't know how people do that sometimes. I'm like, really?
So whenever we do have a moment like that.
He's turning blue and he's choking his mom and you're just sitting there like nothing's happening. What is wrong with you?
Exactly. So whenever we do have like a moment like that, that's why I like to preface that with why it was that way. You know what I mean? So we can at least still comment on what was happening and why I reacted that way. I can't speak for Sam, but
holy crap,
sometimes I do.
This was probably one of my, I mean, I'd have to watch it back, but I think this was probably one of my biggest reactions just because of how I felt inside.
There were so many different things that happened.
How I felt inside, though, I'm like, I've never, like I said, like, I've never seen anything that's made me feel this way, like, that this show does.
The only thing,
crazy.
I feel super lame. Like, you're like, oh, I'm lame. I forget what you said it about just a couple seconds ago. But it's like,
I'm so emotional about freaking that moment where she's
but I'm
closing
like,
that gate.
you're talking about that, and I'm sitting over here like, I cried because Dustin couldn't dance with somebody. Like,
that was emotional.
Like, that's what hit me.
I'm actually really shocked because you cried hard and I didn't cry.
Well, I think it's just like, some things you're desensitized to, like, I don't know, especially like deaths in shows. I feel like it has to really surprise me to affect me or be like a really like character. Intense death. Not even necessarily a major character, but something that's like
I get that.
Really epic or like they risk their lives in some amazing way, which Bob did, and I think I would have had more of a emotional response had it not been the situation where he stopped.
If he was like saving them,
running on
and
his
he just
way
got out overtaken, that would have been, I would have probably
sadder.
bawled my eyes out. But the fact that he closed that door and just stood there, I'm like, all right,
triggered me. Yeah. But I'm like, sometimes I'm surprised because some of these shows, there'll be these major emotional things and like I'm really messed up inside, but like I just rarely cry. And then there'll be another thing like My Hero, a character's talking to their family on the phone and I'm just like bawling like full on, or like a kid can't get a dance at prom. And it's like I don't relate to that because I actually had more than one person ask me to go to prom, but it was just the whole situation of like it was just odd, where he walked up to the one group of girls and they shot him down, and then he walked over to the other ones, they wouldn't even talk to him. Like it was just so sad.
Well,
like
I think
I felt
anybody can kind of like understand like how it feels to feel like an outcast, you know, even if you didn't have like the moment where you were at prom and like that exact moment, like there has to be a time like where you felt like you didn't fit in or
that people didn't accept you.
Exactly.
Well, and the thing that killed me too is like they made such a point to show how he like got ready and like he got the hairspray in the bag and like did his hair up.
Excited.
He was looking like super good.
I was really hoping that like
Steve gave
somebody would have like been like, okay,
I thought he was just gonna find a girl that was like an outcast.
Yeah, because like I was
or
like,
a boy.
Because like Will, the girl he was dancing with was
she
just
called
like,
him Zombie Boy.
Yeah.
I'd have been like,
I'd be like, go.
Yeah.
And then Will and Dustin dance. Because like they're just friends.
That would have been cute too if like that, like the four, the four dudes and Elle be like.
And Max.
Just kind of like.
So speaking of Max, okay.
Max is part of the group now, I guess.
Max, okay. I don't know how I feel about the fact that like Max was just kind of thrown into this. If you took Max and Billy out of this story, I don't think it would have been any different.
See, I do. Like, because here's a couple reasons why. Okay? We needed to see a love interest that got some tension between the boys because they're young boys in school. Like, that's a common thing. At least from a guy's perspective, that's a common thing where guy friends have an altercation over a girl. Like, that's a very common theme. You know what I mean? And it shows that, like, coming of age side of the story. Also, the Billy story gave us a lot of empathy for Steve. Yeah. Where he, like, tried to defend, especially off season 1. Like, he'd become a better guy, like a nicer guy. Mm-hmm. But, like, it really showed, like, he's a good guy. Yeah. And, like, put himself out there for them.
Right.
And also...
It had that whole scene with the skateboard and Max and Mike, so it gave tension, like... Between
the 11,
and they still haven't really made up, so...
Well, I was going to say, also, when they came back, the cold shoulder moment. Yeah. And I feel like, Max wasn't a huge part of this season, but I feel like everything they did, all the pieces they put in place, especially her defending them with the bat against Billy really built her to be like a solid part of the next season.
Yeah.
So while I agree
And
it
also,
wasn't like
like
100% integrated into the series, we had
Yeah.
amazing moments of her and Lucas that were really like heartfelt, were
Right.
really like good teenage coming of age story.
Yeah.
We had another female character, which I know like some people don't care about that, but I think that's important to have like they only really had one strong female character as far as the kids, which is 11, which is a super powered girl. She's not a normal girl.
Right.
Max represents a strong like normal
female,
person.
Yeah. No, I like that. No, and I get that. So.
But I totally understand what you're saying as far as like but I do think also it would have been a little weird if she immediately became such a strong part of the team just out the gate.
I think it was
she kind of earned it over the season.
I don't know. It was just kind of awkward in my opinion, but
I was still waiting for her to have like a superpower, and it was just she's got giant balls.
Yeah.
Because she went
she
at
has
Billy
to.
with that freaking bat.
I
Like
mean,
he was sitting there like boom. Like I thought it was his.
and he couldn't move at all.
I'm telling you, I thought she had taken his Dwayne the Rock
I
Johnson
didn't
and
know
just.
at first that she was swinging at his balls. I thought she was like gonna hit him in the head. Or
I thought she was gonna hit him in the
I
leg.
was like,
Damn.
no, I thought she was about
You
to
thought
just
she was
try
gonna
to go
kill
in.
him?
I don't know why I thought that, but like
I thought she was gonna hit him in the leg.
I straight
to,
up
like,
thought she was just gonna start
cripple him
like
or
bashing
something.
him in. Like, that's just what I thought.
That takes the story for a little turn.
I don't know, because if that would have happened, like they would have probably been like, okay, stop, you know. It
Well-
wouldn't have fit, it wouldn't have made sense, but that's what your girl Sam thought of.
I know
there you have
I
it.
know there's an alien invasion, and one of our best friends has superpowers, and we're trying to do all this stuff. We're burning our friend alive and stuff. But let me call the cops real quick because that was murder.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Hopper.
Like, just give me 1 second. Let me.
Max just crossed the line here.
Not quite sure what to handle in this situation, but
Well, I don't know why I thought that, but
I thought she was gonna go for the leg just to stop him from like being
to
able to
give
come
him
at
pain,
them.
but like,
Well, just so he couldn't like chase them or do anything because his knee would be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Epic season, epic finale, amazing ending. It was great. I did get the ending that I wanted of the happiness and the kisses and whatever, and I'm okay with the cliffhanger they gave us.
yeah,
Because it was just like a short little, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it was like a little tiny thing. It wasn't like this
Yeah.
big story that they started and then.
and you could
cut
tell
it.
that monster's pissed.
Yeah.
So
I love whenever they do the slow rotations.
Yeah. With the music and the
upside
music
down.
kind of like slowly
And him being
distorts.
over, or it being over the school with
Yeah.
the freaking storm. That was epic. All right.
He's like, I know this girl that closed my hole is in there.
We're gonna have
Whatever.
We're gonna have a new poll up on Patreon for our next live action series. We'll be reacting to this video. Is almost an hour and a half. Hopefully, if you're on Patreon, you enjoy it. YouTube, this is still probably gonna be like a 40-minute plus video or something because of all of this commentary. But hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really do not know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos soon. Not Stranger Things, though, until season 3. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.